Every 2 years, track and field's best get together and throw down. It's time to hop on a plane and head to Tracktown, USA. This is a runner's weekend at the World Championships in Eugene, Oregon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is a little bit before 3 p.m. here on a Thursday in Eugene, Oregon. Just got into town for the World Athletics Championships, and the first thing I had to do right away was go for a run on Freeze Trail. All showered up after the run. What a fantastic route. Freeze Trail is pretty amazing. It's got a lot of history to it. I think that's the majority of the feelings that I was feeling going on for that run, but it's also just a really great surface to be able to run on and just a beautiful little park inside the city of Eugene. Now I'm gonna head down towards where a lot more of the action is. I've got kind of two things that I want to take care of this evening. One is I'm gonna go to a happy hour for media that ASICS is putting on. I don't know if it's just the ASICS media people or if it's all the media, so that'll be interesting to see. It'll be really intimidating if like a lot of like regular, like legit journalists are there and then like me crashing the party. So we'll see what that ends up being like. And then the other thing that I want to do is I do actually get to get some media credentials for this event. Again, me feeling a little bit out of place because I'm not really a journalist or a photographer or anything like that, so feel like a little bit out of place going to do that, but they're going to give me credentials. I'm going to take advantage of that.
I went to a building right outside of Hayward Field to pick up my credentials. This was also where all the volunteers would check in and get whatever they needed to be able to work the meet. I'd already submitted my vaccine card and a negative COVID test prior to departure, so all I had to do was get my photo taken and they printed out my credentials. Easy as that. From there, I headed over to the ASICS hall, which was just up the street a couple of blocks, and they had converted the student center, or a large part of it, into a giant ASICS hall. They had magazines about ASICS history, customized playing cards, arcade games, and even a ping pong table with a world championship theme to it. It even had custom ping pong paddles. There's also couches, lots of places to relax, and this giant wraparound screen that for the most part played a lot of B-roll footage that was actually really quite lovely. They also had some screen printing available, which was really cool. I was able to get Legend the Sasquatch put onto a super bright t-shirt. There was also an area dedicated to ASICS' new 3D print technology.
This is gonna make me faster now?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Putting carbon plate directly into my foot?
Exactly.
So they took a 3D scan of my foot and showed it to me on the computer to let me know that my feet are two different sizes and have two different arch heights. And then they also showed me the potential that they would be able to scan people's feet and make custom 3D printed insoles. And there was also a demo kiosk of what the machine that makes the 3D printed sandals looks like. From there, we headed over to the media center. This is where actual press conferences would happen. It was currently set up with like the ASICS backdrop, but different trade federations would come in, like the Italian Federation, to do their own individual press conferences. There's also a room called the Innovation Room, which had a lot of the new technology or the spikes that the athletes were going to be wearing at this meet. I think this room was dedicated a little bit more for the retail partners to kind of take a look at what's coming, as I had seen already most of all of this stuff before, but there was a locked cabinet in the back of the room that had a bunch of stuff that I'm very excited to tell you about, but I can't talk about it yet. There's also one area in the ASICS Media Hall that was very unique. It was a very dimly lit area with spa-like music and Theraguns and all sorts of other massage tools that the athletes were actually going to be able to use either before or after their races. With the tour complete, it was time to head out for a happy hour where even the deck was completely kitted out in ASICS gear. There was specialty cocktails, local beers, and also this swing set, which was a little disappointed because it was kind of bolted down so you couldn't actually swing. Good morning, everybody. It is a little bit after 8 o'clock here on a Friday in Eugene, Oregon. We're gonna start off the day with a run with Eugene Running Company and ASICS van. Did you guys run 13 miles just now?
Yeah.
13. Where'd you guys go?
Like Peace Trail all over the
Okay.
Peace Trail, Skinny Boot.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah.
Come on. Watch the cameras, watch the coffee.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. How's it going? Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, dude?
How are you? Man, you guys putting in the work already today. You guys got to get those grip miles, huh?
Your video is really impressive.
Yeah, good. Getting ready for the weekend? I had originally met Tice up in Mammoth Lakes a couple weeks ago. He's an Adidas athlete, but he's living in Mammoth, at least was for a little while, and roommate with other ASICS athletes. I had a chance to get to know him over there, and it was really exciting to see him in Eugene, Oregon. That's part of the magic of this place and this meet is that everywhere you turn, you're gonna find someone that you know somehow in the running community, and you may even run into an Olympian or two. After the run, we got cleaned up and then headed back over to the media hall where there was a press conference with some of the ASICS athletes. There was kind of a big, larger group session with Val Elman, Johnny Gregoric, Elkanah Kabet, and Emma Bates. But then I also had some time to set up individual interviews with all those athletes as well. It seems like you're having a lot of fun training. How important is fun in training at a world-class level for you?
It's the most important thing for me, I would say, because I was really struggling with running because it felt like a chore for a while there when I first started out being a professional runner, and I stepped away from it because I hated, it was a daunting task every single day to go out and grind it out. But now I actually enjoy going to practice, and I enjoy all the hype that's with all my teammates and just the fun that we have. So going to practice and just working as hard as I can every day is no longer a chore. It's something that's very enjoyable, and I look forward to. The workout days are honestly my favorite days of the week, so that's something that has changed completely.
And I've seen on your social media you post a lot of lawn mowing pictures, which always kind of catch my eye. My wife and I, we just moved to the suburbs, and we have a lawn for the first time together in a long time, so lawn mowing stuff catches my eye. What's your go-to lawn mowing? Is there a go-to lawn mowing shoe, or is it just usually an older shoe that's kind of
typically
past?
It'll be maybe like a GT2000 that's has a lot of miles in it already for sure. But always got to rep ASICS no matter what the occasion. And
all right, so it's got the Johnny seal of approval for lawn mowing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, I feel like that shoe also has a lot of good tread.
Yeah,
so I feel
great.
like on the grass, mowing lawn, on the corners, you got to make sure you're not
right.
slipping around.
That's a great point.
I wonder, have you had a chance to see these playing cards?
My goodness, I already sent that to my kids. I was so excited, they can say our dad is so famous. My kids, one of my daughters, she goes to the YouTube, you know, she cooks about me. Now she will be like, my daddy's on the cards, and I'm gonna give them the cards, the deck of a card with my face on it. So they will cherish that. They will be like really proud of me.
Can you give us a sense of if you're incorporating and how much you're incorporating running and which ASICS shoes you're using to do that?
Running in shorter sprints is something that we do a lot throughout the year. You know, I actually love this question because I do think it is a pretty common misnomer that a lot of throwers don't do any types of cross training. Zebulon has come up with an approach that in order to be an elite discus thrower, you have to be an elite athlete. So being a good runner, a fit athlete is something that's really critical to our approach. I love the Nova Blasts, and I feel like those have become like my staple. The Kinsei Blasts are ones that I've just found myself gravitating towards. But I feel so great that there's so many different amazing kind of cross shoes that provide great comfort and also great performance.
What is your mindset when you're in the pack and then there's suddenly a surge or a big move? Like, are you hoping to drive those moves, respond to those, or just let the pack do what it wants to do?
Yeah, I think it just depends on the day. Like, I think you have to just be intuitive with your body and like trust yourself. Like, I think all of those scenarios are possible. Like, I could see doing any of those, but it's really just like, yeah, I think that's what champion style racing is all about, is just the art of it, just having to trust your gut.
All right, guys, got out of the ASICS hall now, back into some fresh air, and I'm gonna head over to my first session for the meet. It's gonna be the evening session of day one. Never been to Hayward Field before, so I'm very excited to see what it's like on the inside in person. It is a hot one today. I am going to switch sides, try to stand somewhere over there where there's a little bit more shade. One more event that I'm really interested in seeing. That's the mixed 4x4. Good morning, everybody. It is a little bit after 7 a.m. on day 2 of the World Championships. It is a Saturday. The first thing that I'm going to do is head over to the ASICS Uplift house for a group run with an ASICS fan, believe in the run, and new generation track and field.
Welcome our partners, and we're gonna do it like that. Is that okay? All right, we're gonna do it like this. Sound mind? Sound mind! Sound mind? Sound mind! Sound mind? Sound mind! Let's go! Is everyone ready? Ready, Carter. Yeah? All right, let's go. All right, guys, back at Hayward Field for the evening session, day 2. We're gonna head up to the upper deck for this one.
goodness, guys, what an incredible way to end the day. The sweep in the men's 100 meters. It was an electrifying race. The stadium went crazy, and it was just I can't even put into words how incredible it was. Earlier in the day, the women's 10,000 meter was also just absolutely bonkers. It was such a thrill ride. Seeing these events in person is like nothing you've experienced watching track on TV. It is something to experience. What's going on, man? How are you?
It's going well. What you did?
There you go. All right, guys. We are here today at the Uplift 5K. It's a unique event where before, or I guess during, the men's World Championship Marathon, we're gonna be able to run a 5K on the course at the same time. People gotta run a certain amount of time, I think 31 minutes for a 5K before you get swept off the course. That's what we're here to do today. We're going to get out there and run as well. Thomas is here, Megan's here, Robbie, Brandon. We run 3-on-3 here as well. Lots of friends, should be a lot of fun. I think a lot of you guys are gonna be at this event too, so I'm excited to run with you guys as well. It's early though, and I've been not getting a lot of sleep because it's that kind of week here, but we're gonna have to get warmed up. I still have to get my bib from someone. Everyone else has their bib except for me. I gotta figure that out, and then we'll get to the race. All right, guys, we got a little bit less than a mile to go, I think. And Megan promised we could do a 20-minute 5K today. Yep. But this is definitely not a 20-minute 5K.
Maybe a little faster.
Oh, man, good job. Good camera work. Thanks.
Good work. Only slightly faster than we agreed upon.
What was our time?
I don't know. I think it might have been like 19:01.
Really? That's a PR.
Oh,
for me, yeah. My PR is like 19:01. It would depend on the actual ship time. What's going on, Robbie?
My watch stopped at 18:58.
I have 19:13 on mine because I was up at the front in the beginning, so I might have got it out a little bit earlier.
19. Oh, that's a PR.
Nice work! Woo, ring the bell. Did you win?
No, I got like maybe 7th or 8th.
Did you go in the speed seed win?
No, Julian won.
Oh, okay.
Wrong.
Oh, okay.
I think I ran 15:08-ish.
Okay.
So I was, I don't know. Those 3K mark wasn't accurate.
Yeah.
I think it was 200 meters behind. But yeah, how'd you do? How'd you feel?
Miserable. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, my man.
A little tight. All right, thank you.
I'll definitely do it.
Woo!
Yeah, definitely do it.
Right on, my man. Congrats.
5 kilo.
Yeah.
15, 14.
14. Wow, that's fast.
Very hard.
Yeah. It was a fun course.
Oh.
A lot of downhill. It was I felt like it was fast.
Very hard. And I want to reverse.
Oh yeah, you want to do that? Okay. Oh yeah, you want to throw up? Okay, yeah, me too. All right, guys, quick wardrobe change. Got the big camera. Got my credentials. I'm gonna head out there and try and find the race. Whew, that is fast. That is fast. All right, so there's a bridge that I don't think I can get over. So I tried asking some of the locals with bikes if there's an easy way to get on the other side. They said that's not really. So I'm gonna circle back towards the front and then kind of backtrack along the course, see what I can find there.
Come on, Tice!
It was good out there, all right, buddy. You did awesome, man. All right, guys, that's it for the party. Last runner crossed the line. Surprising day out here on the course. And now we gotta head back to the track.
All right, guys, we are about to hit the men's 10,000 meter final. It's going to be anything like the women's. It's going to be an incredible race. The stands are filling up. People have been waiting for this race all day. So I can see the athletes starting to warm up now. This is going to be good.
Guys, that's pretty much it for the morning session today. What a stellar finish. Grant Fisher with an incredibly gutsy race. Just missed the podium by half a second or less. Hey, you guys. Raced fantastically. An exciting finish. It got so fast at the end. It was incredible. Now, I'm going to head over for lunch. we are underway at the women's marathon. That was a very quick start intros, and then they're right after it. Now we are following the pack of people who are hopefully trying to do the same thing we are in terms of where they're going. I got Thomas, we got Megan. We're gonna try to capture as much of this race for you guys as we can. Kabuzi Run Club, World Champion Marathon Edition. Let's go! That was amazing, guys. There was already some distinct packs starting to form. Sarah and Emma were in the chase pack closely behind the lead pack where Kira's right up there. And we've got a bit of a pack developing here as well. We've got, still have Thomas and Megan. Now we got Mercer. And what's your name? Willis. Willis, have we met before? No. Well, okay, nice to meet you. All right, we're collecting people as we go. It's gonna be a good day.
Looking great. Looking great. Let's go, Kira. Let's go, Sarah. Let's go. Looking great.
USA! 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 We're out of breath. Everyone's out of breath now. Guys, look at this crowd. Woo! Hey, how we feeling? Look who I found here. How's it going? Good to see you. What's going on? So are you? Yeah. How was the weekend?
USA! 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 USA!
Great job, USA! Let's go! Let's go! Looking good. All right, guys, I got you on the iPhone right now. It's a long story that I will explain later. But right now, we're gonna have a real treat. We are gonna get a tour of Hayward Field, and there might even be a little surprise at the end, which I don't know why I'm teasing you like that. By the time this video goes out, you probably have already seen it on these guys' channel. So, but anyway, it's gonna be pretty fun.
We gotta start it down here.
Who's starting it?
Can you start us off?
Runners to your mark. Set. Go.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for the tour. This place is a magnificent stadium. So, here's the deal. I had you on the iPhone for the trip at Hayward Field, at least for part of it. I had the 360 camera for a lot of it too. But the reason why is because I left this GoPro in the Uber. And Jan was my Uber driver. She was super nice. I had a great conversation with her on the way to here. And then I realized that I had left this camera in her car. And she was already on another fare. She was taking someone out to Springfield. It was gonna take too long. And I was gonna either have to wait for the GoPro or miss the Hayward Field trip. I went on the Hayward Field trip and I asked her if I could meet her later on in the day. She said, okay. And so I said, well, when she came back and she brought me the camera, I wanted to make sure with her that like Uber said that there would be a way to compensate her for her time, a $15 like lost item fee. And I asked her like, is that something that you're aware of? Are you getting that or what? And she said, that's not necessary. I don't know if I'm getting it or not, but it's not necessary. And I said, well, I want to make sure that you get compensated either way. So can I, even if you're getting the fee from Uber, can I add something to it? Do you have a Venmo or whatever? She insisted, no, thanks. It's not necessary. If you can, pay it forward. So I love that. I love the idea of paying things forward. So I have now a debt to Jan that I have to pay forward, and I can't wait to help someone out in need. So I'm really looking forward to that. And thank you to Jan for bringing me back my camera. I'm so happy to have this back. The 1500-meter women's final. It's going out so fast. This is incredible. In like 100 meters, there was already a lead pack and a chase pack. They are moving so quickly. Let's go! Woo! Come on, bro! Let's go! Come on, Corey! Come on, Sinclair! Jessica, let's move! This is incredibly fast. This is so good. All right, guys, we made it over to the ASICS Uplift house. I'm very tired. It was a very fun night last night. It was a very long night last night. Running in the morning was tough.
we're gonna walk it in. That's what we're doing. It's that kind of day. Is this the ice bath here?
This is.
Ice bath?
Get on in.
Oh, this is cold.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Ah. Guys, we just finished recording the intro portion of the Dropped podcast, one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. The thing is, I don't usually listen to when I'm on a podcast, so I don't know what I'm going to use for my long run this week. I have to find something else, or maybe I'll make an exception. But I don't want to listen to myself talk. That's hard. Alright guys, just made it through security for my last night here in Eugene. I'll still be here tomorrow, but I won't be coming to any more events. Tonight what I'm going to be looking at is the 1500 men's final and the 400 meter hurdles men's final. It's going to be fast.
For the men's 1500 meters world final. 3 3/4 laps, 12 men. We had some piercing qualification.
He's coming back.
Oh, they're moving fast.
Good morning, everybody. It is a little bit after 6 a.m. here in Eugene, Oregon. This is going to be
the last hurrah of this incredible trip. I'm gonna head over to the ASICS Uplift house for one last group run, and we're heading to Prees Rock. Somebody. A lot of people complained about Eugene as the site of the World Championships. It's hard to get to, expensive, and difficult to find housing. And those people are all completely right. Eugene had all of those problems. But on the other hand, what Eugene provides is a track and field bubble. An intimate space where you don't know who you'll end up bumping into. It could be a regular person, it could be an Olympian. But either way, we're all track fans, and I can't imagine a more magical place for us.
Yo, what's going on?